Bonjour, mon ami, and welcome to theFrench Match Chat. I'm Van.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Vic, and welcome to the live watch-along for the Champions League match against Arsenal against Paris St Germain. The second leg
In Paris.
in the city of love.
Oui, oui.
I hope Arsenal players find no love in this city. I hope they get thrashed and smashed.
I was going to say something, but I'm not going to mention that one. No, listen here. Allez les Bleus. Allez Paris St Germain. Come on, Paris.
This is how far we have fallen. We're actually supporting the French.
We are supporting the French.
No, I'm not supporting anybody here.
I'm supporting
I love
French.
everybody, so if Arsenal wins, I'm also happy.
You lying bastard.
No, it's like I love the Aussies too.
Cheers, Vic.
Well, we'll see. Now, this is going to be a good one. Listen here, this game is half as good as last night's one.
Holy moly.
That was a great game last night. And Forza Italia, Forza Inter. They are through. The peroxide brigade are out. Can't stand.
Adios, muchachos.
Vaya con Dios.
Vaya con Dios.
Now you can go home, you can have your paella, you can have your sangria, and you can just shut the fuck up from now on. Because you're not the great...
Whining little bitches as well.
Did you see the coach off the game?
Whining little bitches.
The referee, yeah.
Seriously.
You know me, I'm part of the referee union. So I have to look out for the refs because no one else does.
No, you are. Sure.
Hi Isa. So I'm for the refs. The refs were phenomenal yesterday. They were mustard, to put it in your words.
Yeah. I see Ronnie's in the house. Isa's in the house. Rose Garden is in the house.
Dean
John Isla's in the house.
Paris Saint Germain 2, Arsenal 3. So we're going into extra time.
Block him.
Going into extra time, and don't worry, Paul Terry will be in the house.
Of course he will be, man.
Paul Terry will be in the house. No.
Did you have Bobo Rhymes also an Arsenal supporter?
Yeah, he's an Arsenal supporter in disguise.
That's sad, man. People are sad.
Listen here, Arsenal do need to get to the final and win it because otherwise they stay a small club.
They are a small club.
They're not even in the top. They're not even in the top 6 of English clubs.
That's sad.
No. They're behind West Ham.
Yeah. West Ham's a big club, Vic.
Yeah, well, they won a trophy.
Yeah.
They're not trophy dodgers.
They're not trophy
The new trophy dodgers in Europe are Arsenal. They dodged European trophies.
Yeah.
Can't say Harry Kane anymore. That's blasphemy.
He's got it now.
No, Mikel Arteta's becoming a trophy dodger.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, definitely.
Arsenal got too many players that sound like diseases.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a bad case of the sucker.
Yeah, and you know in the old days I had a little bit of Flabbergas.
Yeah.
And a little bit of Flamini.
Yeah, and now I've got that itch at the Martinellis. I got itch at the Martinellis.
Yeah, there's something wrong with my rice.
You overcooked it, man.
Yeah, the rice was overcooked.
No,
the sack is starting to itch.
The sack is starting to itch. That's never a good sign when the sack starts to itch,
when
man.
the sack is itching. It's time to go.
Penicillin.
It's time to go for a wash.
Get a shot of penicillin, Vic.
Look, it's going to be good tonight. I think it's going to be good tonight.
I think the banter's already started off well.
Look, let's have a look. You know, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Like everybody out there, we're going to have a great time. I think we'll have a good game today. Let me go.
I'm going 4-0 Paris St Germain.
I thought somebody wrote that.
No, I'm going 4-0 Paris St Germain.
Where's Lawrence today? Since Barcelona got knocked
quiet.
out. I know he doesn't have a phone anymore because he doesn't have a house and he was living under the bridge.
Under the bridge.
There you go. So let's start off with the No.
Make it bigger, Vic. I couldn't even see that, man.
No, but it's because you're bloody blind, man.
Is that true?
You are blind.
Today was horrible. I didn't have my glasses on. And this person's waving at me. And I'm like, whatever. I don't know this person. And then afterwards, when I walked a bit closer and I found out who it was, a good friend of mine. And she's like, you don't see me anymore. I said, look,
well, no, it can't be worse than Rose Garden. He drives past me in the car. I'm blinking the lights. I'm doing this. And he's like...
But he's 172 years old.
No. It was because Ryan was next to him.
Of course.
Of course. And then the world doesn't exist.
The world stops.
The world stops. There you go, The world stops. So let's start off with the Arsenal. I almost said the arseholes. I mean with Arsenal.
Yeah.
Well, we want to be respectful.
We are respectful on this channel.
So let's start up with the lineup for Arsenal. In goal, they have David Raya.
He's okay.
Then on the left of the defense, they have Lewis Scaly.
Overrated.
Then they have another one that has a disease for a name, Kivior.
I had that.
Did you have the Kivior?
I had the
That's when I
Kivior
drink a lot of apple juice. I have the Kivior.
Yeah, the Kivior.
Then number 2, they have Saliba.
You take that for the Kivior. You
Yeah.
put a bit of saliba on it.
Yes. And then, if you can kick the balls.
You get the timber.
Yeah, if you can kick the balls, what do you shout? Timber.
Timber. You get a bit of timber
No,
there.
let's be nice. Lewis Scaly, Kivior, Saliba, and Timber, that's their back four. Then, their midfield. They have Odegaard, Rice, and Partey. But I don't think they're going to have, there's no party
There's
tonight.
no party tonight, man.
But that's their midfield. And then up front, they do have Martinelli, Saka, and Mourinho.
I feel the itch coming.
Merino. Of course, their coach is the little whiner, the little twat, and the little bitch known as Mikel Arteta. I mean, that man could drive Formula One. He whines that much. Honest to God, he could be teammate of Lando Norris.
He could be.
He moans from the minute he opens his mouth to the minute he goes to bed at night. And then he falls asleep and he moans in his sleep.
Oh, nice little Paris St Germain stadium there. Nice little, what do you call it, pyrotechnical and...
We got plenty of time. Don't worry about the pyrotechnics. On the bench, they have Jorginho. Then they have Ben Scheidt, our white. Raheem Sterling.
What?
Riccardo Calafiori. He used to play for your son's favourite team.
Basel, yeah.
Neto, Nathan Butler Oyedi. Leonardo Trossard, sorry. Jack Francis, Ethan Naweri, Alexander Chivchenko. Yes, I know. It's been coming on. Kieran Tierney and Tommy Statford.
Who?
Setford. Whoever. Yeah. That isn't the Parc de France tonight.
Parc de France.
Yeah.
Parc de France, big.
Parc de France.
Parc de France.
Then let's go over to our French
watch
friend.
that.
Yeah, it's coming on Monday.
Yeah, I got a tape now. That's classic.
I've got it on home on video already.
Yeah.
Then we got to get to the French team.
Oui, oui.
The man I call Donnarumma is in goal. Mendes, Pacho, Marquinhos, and Hakimi are the back four. Beautiful midfield they got. Ruiz, Vitana, and Neves in the midfield. Up front they got your man Mustard, Karachaskeli.
He's the original mustard.
He's the original Mustard. Barcola, Undue, that's their starting lineup. On the bench, let me go all the way down there. On the bench, they have Lucas Barlado, Warren Tyler Emery, Axel Tape, Arno
Tape.
He's Tape. Arno Tenas, Usman Dembele, only on the bench.
On the bench.
Luis Hernandez, Gonzalo Ramos, Lee Kang-in,
What?
Matvey
Lee Kang-in.
Sabanov, Ibrahim Mabe,
He came in.
and Sani Malulu. Yeah. Skip to Malu, I guess.
Oh, my goodness.
That's going to be good, man.
All be good.
Who is ready for Arsenal's fury? Yeah, they know Arsenal fury. The Arsenal can have the runs tonight, man.
Arsenal Fury.
We got a lot of Arsenal supporters here.
I've noticed that.
Yeah.
I noticed that. It's time we start blocking people on this channel. Like,
All I need is for somebody to come tell me there's a legend. That's all I need. Ain't a bloody legend.
they haven't won nothing, man. We've won more than
I had to explain to somebody on this evening. I had to explain to somebody. We were talking about yesterday's game and stuff like that, and then they said to me, "The goalkeeper Jan Sommer is world class," and I said, "No, hell no." I said, "He's an excellent, very good player that had a world class game yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
World class is for me if you do that
every day.
Well, not every day, but 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
That's when you become world class." Oh, my Melody Sundowns are cooking chip. That's the only other team I have in world football. I have United and I have Sundowns.
Pirates!
I do like Morocco Swallows as well.
Morocco Swallow. I like the name.
Yeah, my Melody Sundowns. It goes off your tongue nicely, you know.
Melody.
It's a bigger club than Arsenal. It's actually won something. It's going to win the Champions League this year in Africa.
Yeah. Arsenal's a small town. Club. Small town.
Yeah, very, very,
Very small town.
Talking about small, this guy, Craig Burley, that guy can talk shit on a daily basis. He talks more shit than we do.
That can't be possible.
It is. But listen here, on our channel, don't forget, we got a lot of cool videos out there. Our sumo video is out for all members. So
Members!
And at
Members only video.
10:30 it'll come out for the rest of you. For the riffraff.
The riff. Come on for the riff-raff.
Then we have our rugby update is out. We have the review of the Miami Grand Prix out. Don't forget tomorrow night, at least Manchester United against Athletic.
You going on tomorrow afternoon?
Tomorrow afternoon, I will live bring you guys the squad announcement for the British and Irish Lions tour to Australia.
Pick up the Aussies, man.
I will be talking a lot about the Aussies tomorrow. I think they're going to wallop him. Nick Nack is in the house. Hi, guys. Nick Nack, he's also an Arsenal supporter.
No, he's a Southampton supporter.
Got so many Arsenal supporters out here. Everybody's second team seems to be Arsenal these days.
Yeah.
But you know what it is? It's when you feel sorry for people.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Oh, you missed something last night?
It was cool, man.
It was a good game. Listen here, everybody says it's like the greatest game of football since sliced bread. But being a true savant of football, and I analysed the game. 7 goals. Where's the defense? Barcelona moaning that the Hansi Flick came out. The German was crying. The referees. Your team let in 4 goals. 4 goals. Your defense was pathetic, atrocious, and just loaded crap. This is another guy I can't stand. This Lewis Scaly, whatever.
Overrated.
He thinks he's like Yamal. He thinks he's already the world's best. Come on, Paris St Germain. Hammer them. What are you going for?
4-0.
4-0 Paris St Germain. I'm going 5-1.
4-0.
We're going to kill you 5-1. That's what I'm going for. But I still have Inter winning the Champions League.
Paris St Germain.
No, they don't need to win it.
I know they do, man.
There you go. Barcelona just can't defend. I can see this weekend is going to be the Clásico. Madrid against Barcelona. I'm actually thinking of doing that on Saturday night. It's late. I might do that one. Because I love to see Yamal get hammered again. I call him now, what do I call him? The peroxide brat. What? The Springboks versus Barbarians at 3,000 Rand a ticket. Are they befucked? It's 150 Swiss francs a ticket. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yes, it is only 1 goal. I mean, that's...
Yeah, I think, look, I wouldn't mind a 5-5. I don't mind.
Yeah, it keeps us awake.
Keeps us awake. I mean, look, last night it was good. You didn't
But
fall
the first
asleep.
half an hour wasn't that hot. But once Inter scored the goal, then things started to hot up quick.
Was sold out in 1 hour for 3,000. See, South Africa's a rich country. Too many rich people there.
But where is that game's not in South Africa, is it? I don't know. Where is that game? Isn't it in Twickenham? I can't remember.
No. Isn't the one Argentinian game in Twickenham?
That's for the rugby championship. That's
yeah.
in Twickenham, one game, yeah.
Nah, but that's a lot of money. I wouldn't pay that. I'll be honest. I wouldn't pay 150 Swiss francs to go watch the Barbarians.
In Cape Town, nice. Let's hope we can get that one, Vic.
Yeah, we'll find a way.
We'll make it happen.
We'll make it happen.
Because that's the only one I haven't seen come on anyway. So we'll have to see where we can get that one.
The Barbarians. That'll come on somewhere.
I know the Georgia's game's coming on. I know the Italian games are coming on. But the Barbarians, that would be cool, man.
But they're not even a real rugby team.
It doesn't matter.
It's like the Lions are not a real rugby team either, really.
Lions.
What's next? South Africa, Australia, New Zealand combined for one team, or what?
Who they're going to play against?
Well, there won't be any Australians in the team. But it's like there's no Welsh in the Lions team.
Shouldn't be. There shouldn't be any Welsh.
28th of June is the game. Ooh! Oh, that's the day before we leave for Italy. The 29th, we're leaving for Italy. It's the Rugby Junior World Cup on the 29th. Okay. We might do a... What are we going to do? I can tell you now, boys, what we're going to do. Guaranteed. On our way down to Italy, we're going to do like a segment driving with Vic and Vern. We're going to put that thing on the dashboard. We'll talk while we're driving the car. We'll make a live
He's on the
show.
bench, Roders.
Yeah, he's on the bench. Al Dembele.
We'll be listening to country music and Elvis. It's going to be a long ride.
Hell yes, man.
It's going to be a long ride.
I'm going to teach you in the fine arts of good music.
Damn.
When you come back, you'll be wearing crocodile boots and a cowboy hat.
Yeehaw!
But, you know, I don't know. We're going to have to actually try it. Maybe we have to go on Saturday already. I don't know. Because, you know, we're not going to be able to drive an hour without stopping for food.
Lawrence, the wise man, is in there.
Lawrence!
You still got a house?
Are you living under the bridge already? Because you lost last night. I told you Inter was going to win.
Yes, they haven't had much happiness against the Barbarians.
So their game is underway. Just smash them, Paris St Germain. Just smash the shit out of this crap Arsenal team. If they lose this and we win the EuroLeague, right?
Yeah.
We've had a better season than Arsenal.
Black smoke from the Vatican.
That means they haven't done anything. You have to have the white smoke, man.
Ooh, I was going to say something now, but I'm going to keep it to
No,
myself.
we'll keep it. Arsenal is the best. No, Lawrence. Arsenal should have been down already 5-0, at least 3-0 in the first leg already.
Yeah.
Paris St Germain all over them. This could be all over in 20 minutes. I agree with you. If Paris St Germain score first, it's done. It's done.
Oh, nice move there.
Oh, he just falls over. Same old Arsenal, always cheating.
That's Martinelli. He's got the Martinelli.
Lawrence, after last night, no one trusts you anymore.
No.
I mean, where are you living now?
Dog house.
Oh, no, he's got a holiday house he can move to. There you go.
Nah.
Yes, but that means also nothing, Janre. They lost to Strasbourg. They won the title 8 months ago. They won the title.
Talking about Strasbourg.
Yeah.
A friend of mine was on the weekend in Strasbourg.
Okay.
Says it's the most beautiful city he's seen for a long time.
Strasbourg.
Okay. He says it's absolutely stunning. Just to promote a bit of Strasbourg, the little
So bring it on your morning show.
Yes, I was just saying, he's got little alleyways and
I can imagine there's alleyways in Strasbourg.
beautiful cathedral, lots of little shops.
I don't do cathedrals.
I burn, but you know, lots of little places to go have a little French Dolce Vita. You know, a bit of a lifestyle.
Oh, but Arsenal on the attack. Yeah, they're looking.
Brings one in. Oh, that was close, Vic.
But that little annoying prick, Declan Rice, I don't like him.
Oh,
Arsenal fans think he should be nominated for the Ballon d'Or.
Arsenal will win 3-0. Manchester win 3-0. That's possible.
Manchester can't lose tomorrow, not with the team that Bilbao brought along. They only brought down the second-rated team, so don't worry about it.
Hi, can I watch?
Sure.
Thanks.
But there is no way, no. This dog shit club, this small little club called Arsenal, you're not a big club until you've won in Europe.
Sorry.
You cannot be a big club if you've never won in Europe.
Martinelli on the attack here for Arsenal. Good defense.
He's a good defender, Hakimi. I like him.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a fill up before we have.
Nothing left, yes. Fill up all the glasses. Because I'm sure he's going to go get a glass and then...
There you go, that's fine. I don't need more. There you go, we're right. We're on. So.
You'll leave it like that much left, so he doesn't have to go refill.
Yeah, no, it's clever. It's all
Thomas!
straight.
Oh, Donnarumma! That was almost a goal, Vic.
Almost. You know what they say about almost? Almost means nothing.
Very nice fingernails.
Pleasure.
Oh, that was close.
Arsenal's just a wannabe club. Wannabe champions in England. I mean, they haven't been champions for 20 years.
Since they've been invincible.
20 years. That's all they live off, the invincibility. They got shit fans, they got shit club, shit everything, man. And then they talk about them being a European powerhouse. In what? In esports. Because it's not football.
Why nothing?
How many finals have they? They've been to one final. That's it. In their illustrious career. We've won European trophies. We've won Champions League. We're the only English team. Well, no, we're the first English team to get the treble. Come on. At least Liverpool got a Mickey Mouse treble.
They got a Mickey Mouse treble. That's true.
But no. Arsenal, not worth it. And I can't.
Who would you take from Arsenal to play in United?
No one.
No one.
No one. I don't like them. No, actually, who would I take? Who would I take from Arsenal to play for United? I think I'd take Odegaard. Odegaard or Saliba.
Odegaard, Saliba. That would be my two.
Definitely.
Yeah, I thought definitely.
Or maybe the goalkeeper, Raya. Because he's better than our goalkeeper.
Yeah. Also true.
I know you would want Arteta as coach, but no, I'm not.
Oh, hell no.
Like I said before, Arteta, he whines when he opens his eyes in the morning till he goes to bed in the evening. And then he whines during his sleep. That's why I think he could actually be a Formula 1 driver. Because he whines almost as much as they do.
Arsenal, but hey, Arsenal always on the attack here now. Martinelli skips past. But goes out for a corner.
But they are playing well, Arsenal. Definitely Paris St Germain has not taken place yet.
No.
I do know one thing. That if Paris St Germain gets knocked out of here, you know that Luis Enrique is looking for a job tomorrow morning. Because they don't fuck around in Paris.
But you must always think who they're going to take.
I'm actually... It's always wondered me that Mourinho never coached Paris. Sundowns too good for the South African League.
That is true.
But to beat Donnarumma, it's going to take a lot because he is a good goalkeeper. I don't like him. I don't like the way he left Milano. But he's a good goalkeeper.
I mean, especially since that massive injury he had.
Yeah. I don't think he's top 5 in the world in goalkeepers, but he's a good goalkeeper.
He's good with penalties.
He's good, but he's not a top 5.
Saka with a long throw. Ball comes out. Odegaard hits it. Donnarumma.
Did you see that save? That is world-class save. Donnarumma is... Now, you see, that's what I explained to Ryan before. He's not a world-class goalkeeper. It's like Sommer, not world-class goalkeepers. Very, very good, but
Beautiful.
you can have a world-class performance.
Yeah. Pelicanos is in the house.
Oh, knick-knacks here.
Right, Donnarumma's clever now, giving his team a break. I did think that was in. I thought that was in.
I thought.
I thought that was in as well.
Oh, that's a good.
That's an unbelievable save.
Unbelievable.
That's
save.
as good as Summer save last night.
Yeah.
From Yamal.
That was... No, the first one.
Oh, the first one.
The Yamal one was also good.
Oh, yes.
Who's that? Caristes? No, you don't want him in goal. No, you don't want him in goal. He might get a sunstroke or something like that. Donnarumma's not going to go off. Don't worry.
What happened to Navas?
He gets down fast, yeah.
Hold.
Donnarumma will be all right. Nobody has to worry. This is a little bit of Italian showmanship, you know. Just to get the team to slow down, regroup, because they've been under the cosh here for a second or two. But it was a phenomenal save.
Phenomenal save. Wow.
That was a really good save.
That was unbelievable.
But for me at the moment, the best goalkeeper in the world has got to be the Aston Villa goalkeeper for me.
Martinez.
I think he's very good.
I think nah.
My top 3 is Martinez, Oblak, and what's his name? Tell me. Alisson Becker. That's my top 3.
Yeah, I agree with that, Nick Mac. I watched that game as well.
Lawrence, good evening, Ryan. Just pop in quickly and say, so everyone can know that you are in here.
Aye.
I've got to go to the toilet anyway.
Okay.
You can't. That shirt is not working. You got to put it top.
Nah, that's fine. It looks cool.
If you think so, okay.
Oh, it was cool like that.
Here we go. Paris St Germain on the attack now. This would be so typical. Arsenal do all the firing and the Paris
And then come Paris St Germain. Watch, this is going to be a goal.
No. You might as well just shot for goal.
Yeah, but it's crazy what kind of mentality Inter Milan had that game.
I told everybody. I told you Barcelona won't win that game. Barcelona's just a bunch of.
I knew it was going to be close.
Okay.
I said I'm not going to underestimate Inter. I just think Barcelona.
Barcelona didn't deserve to get through any case. Just whining all the time. Yeah, Arsenal got to be careful they don't leave themselves open, trying to go too quickly, too much at the beginning. Because if Paris Saint-Germain shoot the first goal, I think it's done. Because they do have a phenomenally good defense.
And they got an actually working team. That's not about themselves.
No. Well, they lost. The worst player on the planet left them and made them so much better. And he made Real Madrid so much worse. Mbappe is like Yamal, another fucking little moaning twat. Honest to God. I call him the peroxide king.
What does that mean?
Peroxide is what he used to colour his hair so blonde. The peroxide king. The peroxide moaner.
I think Mbappe once was blue. With blue hair.
He's got more hair than he's got brains. So, Thomas Partey to throw in here. But we'll see. Look, the problem is, if you're Arsenal, you've put in so much now, you've had so many good chances, and you haven't taken care of. This kid is good, Neves. João Neves, I like him a lot.
Oh, João Neves. Where did he play again?
Sporting or Benfica, one of the two.
Yeah.
Very good player. He's also only 20 years old. Very good. They've got a very good young team now.
Barcelona also have a really good young team.
But then Barcelona won't win the Champions League in the next 5 years. I can tell you that now. Because City will be back next year. Liverpool would have beaten both of them last night.
Are you sure?
100%. Liverpool had 2 bad games against Paris St Germain. But if you've seen what Liverpool have done this season, they would have destroyed both of those teams. If Man City, everybody was healthy, Rodri wasn't injured for 90% of the season, nah, I'll be honest. I even think Bayern Munich would have beaten both of them.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Because Bayern Munich, they got defenders, they can play. And there's no defense in Barcelona. No defense. No. You cannot expect to go through in the Champions League conceding 7 goals.
Oh no, you're good.
That's just ridiculous. 7 goals.
Yeah.
Even Inter, they conceded 6, which is not typically for Inter.
No, but they played attacking football.
Yeah, but
That's not normally what they do.
no.
Normally they just go very defensively and technical and go for the last.
But it looks like Inzaghi might be leaving Inter at the end of the season. He's got this phenomenal offer from Saudi Arabia.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that would make him like unbelievably well paid. The same as Bruno, that offer for Bruno.
Oh, how much was it?
I don't care. If Bruno wants to go, it's good for United. It's good money. And if he wants to stay, well done to him.
Premiership is so already through easy for Liverpool this season.
Yeah, but you have seasons like that.
That's true.
This is like the Leicester season. Leicester, it's the same as the Leicester season. The other teams just didn't do their job. They didn't do their job.
Yeah, but I do think the Prem's a bit overrated.
Well, it's still the country that has the most teams in all the European competitions.
Yeah.
You have 1 here, you have 2 in the EuroLeague, you have 1 in the Conference League. It's still...
But it's not miles above the other ones.
No, what I do think is, in France you have Paris St Germain.
Yes.
In Germany you have Bayern, maybe Leverkusen. In Italy you have Inter, Napoli. In Spain you have the top three. But I believe that if you take Brighton and Bournemouth and Brentford and you put them in the Spanish league, they're also finishing third, fourth, and fifth.
No. I'm not buying that.
Okay.
I'm not buying that.
What?
It's a complete different league.
You take Athletic Bilbao and you put them in the Premier League, they're getting relegated, my friend.
Nah, never. No.
Okay.
No, not a chance.
Okay.
There, I'm disagreeing with you. There, I would say they will go in the top half.
Who's third in France? Nice at the moment. Relegated in the Premier League. Relegated.
Nah, top half. Easy.
Freiburg, third in the Bundesliga. Relegated in the Premier League.
No, top half. I'm being dead serious.
Oh, then you're delusional. You're like Ty, man. There's no way in hell. The Premier... In these leagues, in those leagues, you have 3 tough games a season against the top boys. You're playing against Holstein Kiel, that's dog shit. They wouldn't Holstein Kiel, you put the Holstein Kiel tomorrow in the championships, they would never get promoted to the Premier League. Never. Never ever. The championship, I would say 50% of the championship teams are better than in Germany and in France in the league. Yeah, Alexander-Arnold going to Real Madrid. Good for him. I don't understand Liverpool fans that are upset. Why can't he go to them?
Yeah. Yeah, look at my shirt.
Oh, they hit the post.
Who was
Come on,
that?
put it in. Put these fucking English twats to bed.
Who was it?
I don't know, but it was good.
I hope so. I think so. It's going to be tough.
Now we just had a discussion. I said if you put FC Freiburg, that is third in the Bundesliga now, in the Premier League, they're playing against the relegation.
No, I'm still going top half. Top half.
Top half of the Premier League for Freiburg.
Listen, you guys can discuss it all your life. You'll never know.
Never.
We'll never know.
We'll never know. So it's no point discussing it.
The Premier League.
There's not
is
even one
different.
German team in any of these competitions anymore.
The Premier League is different to the Bundesliga. The Bundesliga is different to the La Liga.
Yeah.
The
Premier League
La
is,
Liga,
yeah, it's different. It's better.
That doesn't mean it's better. Just because it's more.
The top. If you take the top 5 teams of all leagues, the Premier League is the best league.
By far. The Premier League has top 5 teams. Spain don't have top 5 teams.
No.
There are 3 teams in Spain that can play football. In Germany they have 1. And Leverkusen, every now and then one team comes a little bit. But it's never like they're there for 3 or 4 years. I mean, France is a 1-team league.
I want to put my money on Basel to win. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah.
I mean, you see it already in the UEFA coefficient. Who's on top of the UEFA coefficient? By a country mile. The Premier League. By a country mile.
The UEFA coefficient, that is the one that counts.
And that is by a country mile. They're leading on everybody else.
We're not talking about national teams. We're talking about club teams.
No, just club teams. Not talking about the national team. National teams, English are worse than the Swiss, man. They're dog shit.
I wouldn't say that.
They're as good as Greece. They won 1 title. That's all they win. But if it comes to club teams, no way. No way. You can. The top league in the world is the Premier League, and the second one is La Liga. That's it.
Yeah. That's true, Nick-Nack.
Nick-Nack, are you excited to have another Pompey derby again?
Yeah, that's true. They have lost them 10 times in a row. But England don't. It's all about what have you won as a title. There you go. Tell them, Belaganos. At least Greece has won a bloody European Championship.
Yeah, but England's won a World Cup, man. So
Because our Swiss were so helpful. We helped them win
the
the World
Russian
Cup.
linesman.
And a Russian linesman and a Swiss referee helped England win the World Cup.
Doesn't matter. They won it.
Yeah.
England are fairies.
If it was left up to the newspapers, England would be like the greatest football team ever, every time, because the English media believe their own hype.
English media is the most biased one ever.
Don't think Bafana's ever played Switzerland. Can't remember at least.
No.
Don't think South Africa's ever played Switzerland in a international.
Games died down a bit now.
Yeah, Donnarumma's little break did Paris.
Donnarumma, wow. Odegaard
Here
here now on the
comes Arsenal.
attack. Nice play getting through the defense. Passes it off. Glenn Rice gives it off to Martinelli. No. Corner.
Good tackling by PSG.
Quick advertise, guys. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. But most important, get your chats in there. Open up nicely for Odegaard here. I thought he's going to shoot. But Paris Saint look a bit nervous, Vic.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, just gets a foot to it.
But they had a good chance and they hit the post.
They did.
Nah. Let me have a look here.
Oh, Karius.
Yeah, that was a tough day for the man.
Yeah. He actually plays now for Schalke.
Yeah.
When if you look at that UEFA rankings, right? This year to start, Italy and Germany had the most teams in the competitions. They each had 8. And the English and the Spanish each had 7. And if you look at the points this year, it's
Oh, PSG! This must be a goal.
No, that's a weak shot.
Now that's a big lead the English have got in the coefficient there. 113 to 97. That's massive, man. Germany are 30 points behind in the coefficient. I mean, that is like they couldn't catch that up in 10 years.
Does that coefficient, is that rolling or is it every year it starts new?
Every year, look, it's always 5 years.
Okay.
And in the last 5 years, every single year, except for 1 year. In the last 5 years, every single year, the English teams have always had the highest coefficient. Always the most points, the most teams into the quarterfinals, semi-finals. Because even if the lesser teams in England, they win something. West Ham, they go to the Conference League, they win it. You know what I mean? Chelsea will win it this year.
Yeah, Man United.
An English team will win it this year because the chance that the final is Tottenham against Manchester is very high.
And even Arsenal could still make
We could still win it, yeah.
I must say, what I've seen so far, Arsenal definitely.
And there's no league that
better.
plays more games than the English league. There are no clubs that play more football games a year than the English because you have the
League Cup.
League Cup and all that stuff. So it's a lot. And that's why it's also the richest league by far. I mean, if you think of the TV money they're taking compared to a Bundesliga or something, it's
Crazy.
It's unbelievable.
I heard once that the team that goes down in the Premier League
It gets more than the champion in Germany.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's no, let's put it this way. You can put it this way. There's no Bundesliga team other than Bayern Munich or maybe Dortmund that's buying a 50 million pound player.
Yeah.
But Brighton can buy a 50 million pound player tomorrow. It's not a problem for them. Bafana did play against Switzerland 10 times already. I didn't know that. And they lost all 10. Okay.
Who? Bafana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arsenal on the attack? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, even the Italian teams don't spend big anymore. No.
But the Italian teams have got hardly any fans anymore.
No, spectators are down. It's only the Milan derby that gets you people. It's not Italian teams. The stadiums are not up to scratch anymore. That's why they desperately want another World Cup or something like that. So they can get money from the government to revamp the stadiums. I mean, you look at Milano Stadium. My God.
Okay, we can't talk much, huh? United Stadium is...
Yeah, but I'm talking about the rest of England. The stadiums are up to scratch.
No, definitely, yeah. I mean,
Arsenal's got a nice
new
stadium.
one,
Tottenham. Man City's got a good stadium.
Everton gets one.
It's looking good.
Pierre Gasly.
Oh, Gasly.
Next to Tony Parker.
Was that Tony Parker next
Yeah,
to
it was next to Tony Parker.
NBA, a French NBA player.
World class basketball player.
Yeah.
Won many NBA titles.
With San Antonio Spurs.
This looks like a yellow card coming out there against Arsenal.
Oh, no, it's second.
Shut the fuck up, Declan Rice. He's such a moaning little twat.
He takes off his coach, Vic.
Jeez, yeah, that rubs off.
That's from behind.
And he's filing old Mustard. We don't want Mustard injured.
Look at you. That's a clear
I mean,
yellow
jeez,
card.
you're lucky. I would have given you red.
I don't like that. Don't like that at all. That the coach says give him a yellow card. I don't like that. You get yourself a class, man.
I didn't know that Turkey was 10th. The Czech Republic is higher than Turkey in the rankings for Euro. The Belgian clubs are higher. Okay. Norway 11th, Greece 12th, Austria 13th, Scotland 14th, Poland 15th, Denmark 16th, Switzerland 17th.
That's a low rank for Switzerland.
Yeah, because they were absolutely shit the last 2
They're
years.
only just above Israel and Cyprus. Now, well, if Cyprus overtakes, that's not good. I mean, Cyprus is an island
Switzerland's just an island.
in the middle of Europe.
Exactly. You know. Cross comes in. Oh. Bang!
Oh! Goal!
Yes, goal! Paris St Germain! Allez!
That's the difference. That's the difference of attack, and don't take your chances. They get up there once and boom.
What a goal!
What a goal!
Who's that from?
What a nice strike. Was that Hakimi, no?
No, that wasn't Hakimi. The nice pyros are coming out.
Yes, but that's the only competition that Madrid is interested in. And I always say, you've got to be careful. But they are the best team in Europe.
By far.
Madrid, yeah. Damn,
Beautiful.
what a strike.
Bye.
It is Hakimi.
No,
No?
it's not number 2. Is it number 8? Vitana. What a strike. That was a strike for the ages, man. Hi, tennis freak.
Beautiful strike.
Oh, that is... I think this one puts this game to bed, my friends.
Not it.
I don't think so.
But it was I think it's over. It's done. We can go to bed.
No,
I can only see Arsenal losing 3-4-0 now.
That's enjoyable. Though.
Would be nice. Oh, Deschamps.
A man that desperately needs a dentist. Tell me, I know. I fucking do.
Fabian Ruiz.
What a strike.
Brilliant goal.
No one
I
said
can't
that.
say that.
Impossible.
No, I can't say that. Maybe some more to Donnarumma last night.
Maybe.
Oh, fantastic goal. Fantastic goal. Same old Arsenal, always bottling it.
There you go. That was a fantastic goal.
No, it was a good strike.
Paul Terry's in the house.
Ball game, set the match. Not yet.
Even he's an Arsenal supporter.
No, I still don't think it's done yet.
Nah, it's not.
But it's going to take something special to beat Donnarumma. Oh, so far. The guy's got everything.
Listen here, I'm just taking the last 4 years in the Premier League. Every time Arsenal had to do something, what happened? They bottled it.
And they come PSG again.
PSG again.
This is 2-0.
Just pass it.
Pass it over to the... This could be 2-0. This could be gone. Oh, and he bottles it.
Now he bottled it.
Dude, you've got to shoot that one quicker.
Nah, that's got to be a goal. Arsenal, every time the pressure's on Arsenal. If it's
not playing.
No, if Man United in the FA Cup, City, they always bottle it. I'm sorry, you got to make that goal.
Glenn Rice, good one.
Glenn Rice.
Glenn Rice. Declan Rice. Glenn Rice. Why have I got Glenn Rice?
Because we're talking about Miami Heat, remember? Glenn Rice used to play for the Heat.
Glenn Rice. Declan Rice.
Now it's going to be 2-0.
Yeah, Arsenal have to score 3 goals to get through here.
Oof.
And then
Well, that thing's gone off the stadium.
I had to pick out the far corner. Yeah. Let me go to the bathroom quickly. Because this game is basically done.
It's not done until the fat lady sings.
I'll give you 100 Swiss francs if Arsenal win.
Okay.
Just say yes.
That'll be fine with me. Yeah. Here you go. The green screen top is back.
The Invisible Man.
No comment. Yeah, it doesn't look invisible.
No. It's all the drinking we do on this channel.
Yes.
It's also true. We also thought...
I knew it when it was 2-0. I said, no, Boss is going to come back.
Yeah, but I thought it was done. I thought they would not. I thought they were going to set up shop, park the bus. But like my Italian friend said at work, Italians don't play like that anymore. They don't play that catenaccio anymore.
No. They're trying to copy Guardiola.
They're trying to... Oh, this one should have been a goal. No. Too late. That one could have been to bed. That one could have been gone.
Honestly, I don't like it when other managers just copy Pep Guardiola. Now there's just too many Pep Guardiola codes and there's everything just samey.
It's always done like that. You have somebody that does something innovative and then people copy it. And after a while, that somebody else will do something innovative and then they'll copy them. So it'll come and it'll go. But that was.
Nick Nack, you looking forward to the derby next season? Portsmouth against Southampton.
Yeah, did Pompey come up or what? Oh,
they're in the championship. And Luton's down for the second time.
Mm.
Like Pompey and Southampton, they hate each other.
At least it's...
You never know in the championship. You never know. Nick Nack, Paddy Whack.
Give it a go bad.
Be
nice, Paul!
I'm so confused.
It's like a nursery rhyme.
Okay, never mind. It's going to be a tough slog next season. We could do a Luton. Could?
No. I think you guys got too good academy with too many good young players. I think... I think you guys will be good. Southampton. They got too much good. They got a good academy with good young players.
They do.
They should be good. Arsenal on the attack now. Quickly, what can they do? Martinelli puts it out. Looks like they've broken their spirit a bit, Derek.
This Arsenal team, I've told you for 3 years, they don't have winners in it. They don't have winners in it. There's no one.
Vic has gone to the bog again. We could have a spread.
I don't get it.
Because they like to bet. It's just too overcrowded with all 3 of us on it.
Yeah, then I'll just get squashed.
There's this guy the other day saying, yeah, United, we've had a terrible season and everything like that, right? And how well Arsenal's been doing the last 3 years. But I can tell you one thing. In 20 years' time, when people look back and they say, Arsenal didn't win anything. No one will talk about our bad season that we had. They just say they won the EuroLeague or they won the FA Cup last year.
We're not quite there.
No, or they won the Carabao Cup or stuff like that. I'd rather have one bad season where we finish maybe 14th or 15th, but we still win trophies and then we bounce back, than have 5 good seasons always coming second or third and winning nothing.
Nothing.
Football, you play football to win silverware, my friend.
Not to come second.
You don't, you know? That's like Arsene Wenger at the end of his tenure at Arsenal. The only thing that was important, make the Champions League spot. They never played for anything. Arsenal, there's their name. Their name says that Arsenal, no goals. No title.
Ah, an arse and a nil.
No.
It's a new season, new hope.
I got a feeling it could be maybe the new normal. Clubs rise and fall. Simple as that.
Who? Arsenal. They haven't bounced. Arsenal for 20 years. They haven't bounced back in 20 years now. They won a title in 20 years. Took Liverpool 30 years to win one.
It's been 20 years already.
For Arsenal, it's been 20
Yeah,
more.
the last time they won it was the Invincibles. That was the last time they ever won the Premier.
Never won in Europe. Small club.
Small club.
Even West Ham has won Europe. Okay, it's the Conference League, but still it's a European trophy.
Thanks, Lawrence. That'd be great.
Cool, man.
Brian's going to be there too with his kids. The problem that Arsenal has now, even if they get to half-time 1-0 down, right? They're going to have to really open up in the second half because they've got to score. They've got to score 3 goals, or at least 2 to get them into extra time. But maybe they'll pick one back here.
Arsehole.
I wouldn't say mission impossible, but it's hard.
No, Bottlers would have taken the chances they had. If they weren't Bottlers, they would have taken the chance. They should have been up 1-0. They should have scored.
Yeah, but Donnarumma, there was a couple of good saves, Vic.
No, but you got to put the.
Oh, wait up, Paris St Germain.
You just have the feeling when Paris. You have the feeling when Paris Saint Germain does something, it's more with purpose. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You automatically feel it's dangerous.
It's more passion, it's more vision, it's more aggression.
But and then I can't wait for. You know what? The main reason I want them to lose because I want to watch TalkSport tomorrow with Martin Keown.
Who's that?
You don't know who Martin Keown is?
No.
Now that is what they call an Arsenal legend.
What? How come I've never heard of him?
Because you're young. He played with...
Played for the English national team.
Team
He's
as well.
one of the best defenders in England.
I wouldn't put it that far, Vic.
Was a hard man of football. Good.
Yeah.
He won a lot of titles with Arsenal.
Played
He was in the Invincible team.
with Dixon and all of them.
Burns and Adams and
Adams and
Vieira, all of them.
Funny heard of Vieira.
He captained Arsenal a few times.
Okay. I even know.
He was the guy that fought with Ruud van Nistelrooy after the penalty.
Wait, that's that little shit.
Well, he's not that little, but yeah, that's Martin Keown. Yeah,
What's that?
he's a pundit. He's always on the
on TalkSport these days.
BBC and stuff.
Winterburn, yeah, Nigel Winterburn,
Nigel Winterburn.
Martin Keown, Tony Adams, Lee Dixon. That was maybe one of the best fours ever in Premier League history. Back four,
All English.
all English too, yeah, and Seaman in goal.
Seaman in goal.
Yeah, yeah.
David Seaman.
That back five was basically the English back five
Yeah.
from the national team. It was
Oh
unbelievable.
yeah, so Gary Neville that was in there. And
Yeah, but I mean,
was in the team.
yeah.
Italia's number one. I don't get it.
In defense, most probably.
Oh, then Maldini.
But not after Inter last night. That wasn't a number one defense. Now, Italian football, Okay, it's good for Inter this year, but they're also a little bit in a crisis.
Yeah, they lost to Derby.
No, I mean Italian football as a whole is a little bit in crisis. Not a lot of money in Italian football anymore. Not good stadiums. They're lacking a little bit. It's not like in the 80s and 90s.
Oh, Arsenal lose the ball. Paris St Germain on the attack.
Oh, that would have been cool.
You're going on to a rally there.
Ah, okay. What are you rallying for? Ah, for me to become the new coach of the Sharks. That was a good trick, actually. But I also think Arsenal board have made too many mistakes. Bought all these players and they didn't go out to get a class striker. I mean, I don't understand. Okay, they were unlucky that Havertz got injured. Kai Havertz. But I don't think he would have been the answer. But he did his job.
He did his job.
Like Roy Keane said, he did his job. Yeah, look. Yeah, if you don't score at home, it doesn't help your cause, does it? I mean, this tie would have been guaranteed over if there was still the away goal rule.
True.
You know, well, okay, now Arsenal don't have to score two. Still have to score two. So, but I actually think that they got to bring back that away goal rule. I like that rule because put it this way, you're disadvantaging the away team for a good performance. Look at what Inter did, 3-3 in Barcelona, and actually, what did they get out of it? A draw. They didn't get anything out of it. The stadium is full house. Mafia. Okay. The Invincibles. Mafia. Can Arsenal do something before halftime and make it interesting? But I mean, how many years? Paul, you're an Arsenal supporter. How long are you going to give Arteta time to win something? I mean...
Oh! Almost.
I mean, you know, they backed him with £100 million players. I mean, it's not like Arsenal didn't spend any money lately. I mean, Declan Rice was a £100 million player. They spent a lot of money. They gave a lot of players away, good players away, that they just let them go for free.
Beautiful goal.
You know, all on Arteta's watch. Aubameyang, Arsenal.
But that was a good thing to let them go.
Yes, but for free.
Yeah, okay.
They got rid of...
His time is up.
Oh, look at it.
Hi, Megan.
Hi, Megan!
Paul.
Well,
Amarin.
he's got a free card this season.
Well, he hasn't even been here for a season.
So he's had a free one this, and he didn't want to come, but they brought him in.
But at the end of the season, Amarin would have won more trophies maybe than Arteta.
I just want to see an improvement.
I always say you got to give a manager. If you can't, now at least one full season with a preseason. He hasn't had that yet.
Yeah.
Not one of these players is his players. And all these mistakes that this club has made were not made by him. Were made by the Glazers, by Ineos, by Ten Hag, by all the managers before. Yeah. None of his team. No birds in the chat. Okay.
Oh, I don't understand.
No girls, no woman.
No woman.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. That's true. The league is always that what you deserve. I mean, we down there because we deserve it.
Yeah, if it wasn't for...
No, we deserve to be down there because we were dog shit in the league.
Yes, if it wasn't for Ipswich, Leicester and Southampton, we would be relegated.
Yeah, but you've always got to put everything. I also put that in context with Tottenham. Since December, Tottenham and Man United have shut down the league basically, and the only thing that counts is Europe because they already knew.
But one of us is going to be very disappointed.
One will be disappointed and one will not be so disappointed. That is true.
One will have a terrible season, the one will say, oh, it's okay.
I know, United's season stays terrible. Even if you win the EuroLeague, it stays a terrible season. was a terrible Premier League season and a good European season.
Yeah.
But that just shows you that the European Cup is weak. It's a weak competition.
It is.
I mean, in the Champions League is a weak competition unless till you get to the final rounds. The group stage, this big bloated, big up group stage is too many. It's not worthy of being called the Champions League. Let's be honest. But that's the society we live in today. Everybody gets a medal for participating. Come on, Paris St Germain, just put the second one in before half time. Then it's all over and done with in any case.
Well, 2 minutes of added time.
I mean, Arsenal has not been able to score a goal now in 135 minutes. Now you're going to have to score 2 in 45 minutes. Interesting. Hi, Megan. No, I don't know. I said before this tie even started last week, I can't see Arsenal doing anything, and I still can't see Arsenal doing anything.
Vic, all they need is one little goal, one lucky
Yeah.
one. You know how it is.
Oh.
Momentum goes, they get a bit of a sniff. Paris Saint-Germain gets a bit nervous.
Like that.
Odegaard to Saka. Saka brings the ball in.
I'm doing well, Megan. How are you doing?
We're okay, man. How do you score that? Is that a trick question, Nick Nack? Not easy.
Just go for it.
Hi, Vic. You are a very insightful man. I tell you, it's just, it is what it is. You can't change things around.
Well, he's Donnarumma. I like it. He grabs the ball. Everyone else punches it nowadays. He grabs it. I like that.
Oh, I take him over Onana.
Any day.
In the morning, in the evening, and the afternoon, and on Sunday, I take him twice.
Who's the goalkeeper we're linked to?
None.
Milenko Savic
Is he
No.
good?
from Torino. He was at United already.
Really?
As a young kid, he was at United, but he didn't get a work permit.
Is it chance we can maybe get All Black?
No. Atletico Madrid not letting Oblak go to United.
They're going to blow here for the first half. That's it. First half is done. 1-0 Paris Saint-Germain. Got that ready for the second half. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and get into the chat.
Oh, there's no Eurobasket tonight to watch.
No Eurobasket, no nothing. It's just the Champions League tonight, Vic.
I'm actually going to miss the darts tomorrow night, honestly. And you know that tonight in 2 weeks is the EuroLeague final. So Wednesday the final. Eh?
That's good.
Okay. Who's in the final?
Well, either Manchester United or Tottenham.
Or Bodo Glint. Or
No, I thought you meant the other EuroLeague.
No, that's just the end of May.
basketball, it is in Abu Dhabi. Final 4.
Who's in the final?
It is Olympiacos against Monaco and Fenerbahce against Panathinaikos Athens.
Oh, those are the semi-finals.
Yeah.
The semi-finals and the finals get played on one weekend. Friday semi-finals, Sunday finals.
But I'm looking for tomorrow night. Manchester United against Athletic Bilbao. We should put that. We should.
No,
bring that
Bilbao
on.
hasn't even come with the strongest team.
So we should.
They've left Nico Williams, they've left everybody at home.
Yeah.
Because they know they have to concentrate now on coming fourth in the La Liga.
Yeah.
That's otherwise they're not making Champions League. That's what they're trying to do. Because they know they're not scoring 4 goals in Old Trafford with that team. But you guys go to our community page and check out under the thing called posts. I put out a few posts out there. My one question, which of these football fan channels is the best on YouTube? AFTV, Redmond TV, or the United Stand?
You didn't put Vic and French Sport?
Nah, I thought that would be a little bit
That
embarrassing.
would be embarrassing, yes.
You know, 66% are going with the United Stand, 23% with AFTV, and 11% with Redmond. Then I put another question out there. British and Irish Lions squad to be announced tomorrow. Which nation will have the most players in the squad?
Ireland.
Ireland was 64% in front of England, 22%, Scotland 11%, and Wales 2%. Then I asked, who is the favourite to win the Ballon d'Or? You have 8 choices. Lautaro Martinez, Rafinha, Harry Kane, Mo Salah, Lamine Yamal, Ousmane Dembele, Kylian Mbappe, or Declan Rice, because that was the official list from the...
That
away.
you can just forget about. There's not going to be any English
But
an English team.
The most people have gone with Mo Salah.
It's going to be it's going to be Yamal.
Can't be.
Why not?
Because the UEFA's basically put it this way, that if you don't win the Champions League, you can't be in the Player of the Year. So it's either got to be Lautaro Martinez or it's got to be Ousmane Dembele.
No, I don't know. We'll have to see.
Then I asked one more question. Which of these F1 rookies will have the best F1 career? I didn't ask who's going to be world champion, but who would have the best one? I put 4 people out there. Isaac Hadja, Gabriel Bortoleto, Kimi Antonelli, or Oliver Bierman. At the moment, it's a close race between Isaac Hadja and Kimi Antonelli.
Yeah, I put Kimi.
He's just in a better car than anybody else. Yeah. That also makes a big difference.
It makes a big difference. But that can change quickly, as you can see. You can lose your seat very quickly in Formula One.
Very quickly.
So those are the
Millwall podcast.
Does Millwall have a podcast?
Definitely think.
Listen, I still think Rafinha has got a good chance, and Yamal
Rafinha does have a really good chance.
And Yamal also has a good
Now,
chance.
even the pundits on TV last night said no Barcelona can win it because they didn't win the Champions League.
Yeah. Messi also won it in the Champions League.
Yeah, but that's Messi. Messi could play for fucking Kabul United in Afghanistan. They'd give it to him. I wouldn't be surprised if Ronaldo and Messi don't get it again this year.
Are they even up for vote?
No, they were not last year.
Vern, it's the UEFA. They will.
Or maybe Saudi will just give some money, sponsor it a bit.
But you see, the Saudi teams are going big for this Club World Cup. They want to get all their signings in so they can play for the Club World Cup. Same as Real Madrid. Trent Alexander-Arnold actually is going free. Norris not winning dog shit.
Nah.
He's winning the Oscar for the most moaning.
Yeah, but the real Oscar's Oscar Piastri.
That boy, he's ruthless. I like that. He is ruthless. You see, he just puts his foot down, goes in that corner, doesn't care.
He's not a little moaning.
Mark Webber's trained him well.
Yeah.
Not a little moaning little bitch like the rest of them. Honestly,
Who's those two?
I don't know.
No clue.
I didn't see it long enough. No, Norris. Look, it's not over.
No.
Last year it was also Verstappen a big lead, and
I
then
think he
also
won the first 6, right?
First 10, I think. No,
No, first 6.
No, I never won 10 in a row.
no, he won 6.
I think, no, he won until
Miami.
Miami where Lando won.
Yeah.
But Piastri's won 4 out of 6, huh?
I think now he's got already more wins than Lando.
Mickey Simpson hosts the Millwall podcast. Okay.
And when the podcast is on, they have a fight. There's a boxing match.
That'd be normal with Millwall.
Yeah.
Sorry there, Steve.
Steve, is that the leader from the Bushwhackers or what?
No, I don't know.
Google it.
Oh, well, Mickey Simpson hosts. The Ballon d'Or has burst for... Yeah, Rice. Rice never been on Ballon d'Or all my life.
He's never getting over.
Nah.
Macon is fantastic. Party time. You get the girls round, open up a couple of bottles of champagne.
Order the Thunder from Down Under.
The Thunder from Down Under, Put on your favourite soapies and your chick flicks.
No, or you just watch Vic and Vern Sports Chat. There you go.
There you go.
You don't need the Thunder from Down Under. You got us. At least you got me, I mean.
You know? Come on.
But they're just showing the chances. But this was a strike, man. That's just a strike.
Oh my goodness.
A fantastic strike, man.
Yeah,
It was. It was very good.
That's okay. I'm getting used to it. It's okay. I have other qualities.
I got an email from Katie the other day.
No.
Yeah.
Nice.
If I ever come to
Canada.
to that
Edmonton.
part, if I ever come to that part of the world, I'm free to stay at her house.
Katy Perry.
Yeah, she would send her husband on a trip.
You mean her husband to space?
What are you talking about?
She would send him away for the weekend.
You never know.
F Troop in the 70s. Ah, man.
But guys, don't forget, tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock, Vic's there on the show, especially for you ladies.
Tomorrow's Thursday already, yeah.
Daily Sports Show.
And then in the
recap.
afternoon at 2:30, the live watch along for the announcement of the British and Irish Lions squad.
Do that.
I'm interested to see how many people are going to be in the show. Yeah, what's his name? Paris St Germain can win the treble this year.
Okay.
Yeah. Barcelona could have won the treble this year as well, but
not anymore.
I don't even think they're winning anything this year.
And later on tomorrow night, it is Man United against Athletic Bilbao.
That's going to be epic.
9:15 Central European Time. So join us for that one.
I was just looking at, this is the ranking for the woman club in Europe. The Swiss women are in 14th, so they're actually better than the men. Okay. The France is on top when it comes to the French. It's unbelievable. England second, Spain third. Okay, yeah, well done. I just like to inform myself. Mameloni Sundowns, Cook Chipper United 3-0. Yeah, but Mameloni's mustard, man. Can't wait for them to play in the Club World Cup. I mean, I'm not a fan of this Club World Cup, but we will do Mameloni Sundowns. We said that. I'm not doing any of the other games. We're doing the final and Mamelodi Sundowns.
Yeah, I know you. You'll see a good one. So I will do
No,
that.
if Mamelodi comes into the quarterfinals, of course, and the semi-finals, and when they win the final, I'll do that as well. Can you imagine Mamelodi Sundowns in the final? That would be great. Our UEFA's not having that. Don't worry.
FIFA.
They will. That doesn't matter. They're all the bunches. FIFA, UEFA, Platini, all of them.
All bunch of scumbags.
I heard Donald is opening Alcatraz. Fill it up with
Yeah,
the UEFA and the
literally.
FIFA. Put a FIFA and a UEFA in there first.
Yeah, I've heard that. It's
Come on, they make the mafia look like choir boys, man. The way they cheat in football. Jeez. Scamming money and stuff like that. And then they never get charged, funny enough, right? It's always like, oh no, it's like 10 years have gone by, we don't charge anybody. Very funny. It's unbelievable. The poor guy on the street, he gets hammered.
That's the way it is, Vic.
And that's
The rich and famous get away with it.
That's what.
And the poor.
That's why all the parents always tell me, you can't say that. But I tell all the children, no morals. Just make as much bloody money as you can, because that saves all the problems in life. Rich people get away with everything.
Not everything.
Oh, come on.
How much of
The only time they don't get away with anything is when they try when other rich people want to screw them.
That's true.
But poor people that never get the justice against the rich people. Let's be honest. Come on. Man, you can even say the glove doesn't fit.
I didn't.
It didn't fit. I mean, yeah, I could have sprayed my hand as well, big.
You know how many times I've taken gloves that were too small at work just because it just had a glove there, so I took it. So yeah, that's explained a lot. But never mind. Okay.
Al Nassr, is Al Nassr where Ronaldo plays?
Yeah.
I'm really not into that league. I'll be honest with you. I was about to say something very controversial. I'm not into that league. It doesn't do it for me.
Okay.
I believe that they will be in the Champions League within 10 years. I believe that. That's their plan, and UEFA will cave in because of the money. They've already caved in now at the Club World Cup, giving them they got an extra spot.
Okay.
There you go. You see, that's how it works.
How did that qualification for that competition take place?
Mr. Seferin and Mr. What's the other big dick's name here from the FIFA? Johnny No, he's an infidel. Infantino.
Giovanni Infantino.
No, he's an infidel. They came up and then they said, nah, who's paying us the most money? Todd Bowley, Chelsea, you are in.
Yeah.
Barcelona's not even in.
No.
Liverpool's not even in.
No.
But fucking Al-Eti Al-Ittihad and Al-Eti, I don't know, Muchentuchen.
Salzburg is in.
And Muchentuchen is in and
Salzburg.
Wada. No, come on, let's be honest there. It's not a competition.
No.
Mameloni's supposed to be there. They deserve it. The best team in Africa.
River Plate deserved it.
But come on, the teams that are in there, well, I've got to have a look who's in there now. But you see, that gets me upset already. So many dog shit teams in there.
Nick, I have to agree with that. It's basically a pre-season friendly tournament.
Yeah, for those that put the most money up.
So there must be a shitload of cash in that one.
Of 100 million. The winner gets 100 million, basic.
Is that it?
I mean, that's it.
100 million. You fucking crazy. You know how much money 100 million pounds is?
Yeah, I know how much.
Yeah, well, you can't say that. Is that it?
I thought it would be more.
100 million!
Just for the winner. The second team gets 80 million. The whole competition's over $1 billion.
Oh my god. Okay, never mind.
Let's see which dog teams are in there. FIFA World Club 25. There we go. All right, let me have a look. Here we come. I don't need to know all that shit. Just tell me. Teams. Okay. So you have Al Ahly, Africa, right?
Uh-huh.
Al Inya, Emirates Giant. Oh my God. Al Hilal,
Al Ahly is the best team in
in
Africa.
Africa. Atletico Madrid, Auckland City, Bayern Munich. How come Bayern's in there? They didn't win the Champions League in the last 5 years.
They did in 2020.
Dortmund?
How's Dortmund in there? Fucking, they might as well put FC Basel in there if they got Dortmund in there. Boca Juniors, I can understand. What is Benfica doing in there? Chelsea won a Champions League 2 or 3 years ago. Botafogo, I don't know. Esperança, Tunisien. Oh my God. Flamengo, Fluminense. Why the fuck is Inter Miami in there?
Messi.
They have not won any
Because of
championship.
Messi.
They've won nothing. I told you, it's all about just me and my friends. You know, if you give them a wrap around, you're in.
Yeah.
Megan, the ship has sailed.
Internazionale. Juventus. What has Juventus
Nothing.
won? What the fuck has Juventus won in the last? Why is Napoli not in here? They won the league last year.
Where's River Plate?
Why are they not in? There's some more. There's some
City.
more. City, I can understand. Monterrey, I don't give a shit. Paquetá. Where's Tijuana Bang Bang? Palmeiras. Paris St Germain. Why is Paris in there? They've never won anything. Porto. Real Madrid, I can understand. River Plate, I can understand. Salzburg. Seattle Sounders. Yeah, I think they won some. I think they won the MLS or something. Ulsan must have been in the Asian Champions League. Uwara Red Diamonds. Yeah, must have won their Asian. And Wada, Morocco. I mean,
There's a lot of African sides in there.
let me see. How the...
Second half has started.
Don't give a shit about the second half. How the fuck can all these teams be in there? You're shitting me, man. There's no Liverpool in there.
There's no Barcelona.
There's
I
no
guess there's
Barcelona.
only a certain amount from
From Europe. So Liverpool's not in there, but Salzburg's in there. And Dortmund's in there. This fucking Club World Cup shit should be banned straight off the top. It's a load of dog shit. Now, I'm actually thinking we're not doing any games because it's dog shit. Yes, the biggest mugs get it. The ones that gave Johnny Infantino a glass jar of Vaseline. That's basically how you get into it. That's how you get into it. Now, honestly, I mean, if you read that, where's the criteria here?
There's no.
Nobody wants to take part in that competition.
How the hell does Dortmund and Salzburg get in from Europe and Benfica?
And Porto.
I have no idea. I have no idea how they get in.
How did Atleti get in?
I can handle Atletico Madrid.
Yeah.
No, but
But how can Atleti get in and not Barcelona?
there must be some kind of criteria.
Yes. Yes. Bend over and take it from behind. That's the criteria. Come on, man.
But I don't think, I mean, none of these clubs want to be there anyway.
You know how much money they're earning? It's the richest club competition ever.
Yeah.
You earn more than if you win the Champions League.
True.
It's a disgrace.
It's trying to be the Champions League of the world. That's what it's trying to be.
And how are we going to have this every year now? Every 4 years?
Every 4 years.
So it's this summer, right?
Yeah.
So the next 3 years, this year and the next 3 years, you take the teams that win the Champions League, right?
Yeah. Then there's
And you have to have 6 teams, right? So you take in the coefficient those 6 teams in Europe that has the highest coefficient for the next 4 years. You put them in. Salzburg in the coefficient is like 397,000 position. Come on.
Red Bull must have given a nice sum of money.
That's what I'm saying. You buy your way into the league, man.
I would say.
Johnny Infantinos has probably got a nice little skiing hut somewhere in Salzburg now. That's the bottom line. And in Porto, he's got a little hacienda on the ocean or something like that. And he got 3 new camels from Halal. Come on, let's be honest. Come on, fucking hell, man. This is bullshit.
100 things at Miami.
No.
You got a nice yacht.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Or he's allowed to spend the night with Messi. I don't know. It just makes no sense to me, this whole
It
shit.
makes no sense.
Teams that end the highest in their league over the last 4 years automatically qualify. Okay.
So where's the Greek team? Where's
the Swiss team, the Turkish team? I mean, they also have a leagues, right? How the fuck does Dortmund get in there?
Dortmund hasn't won the title for nah.
Since 2012.
I mean, come on, man. Come on.
How is Leverkusen not there?
I guess a lot of clubs turned them also down.
No, you can't turn them down.
What do you mean you can't turn them down? Hi, Paddy.
Hi, Paddy. Paddy, what is wrong with Irish rugby?
Losing to Germany.
To Germany.
To Germany.
And not just by a little.
That's a good one, Nick Nack.
No, I like the whining. It's better. This guy, look, they're lying around again. Arsenal are trying to get people sent off again, man. They paid them 500 million to qualify. I understand. Dortmund couldn't.
He puts out the leg.
Dortmund couldn't pay 500 million if their lives depend on Dortmund. Is not
Pesos,
a very rich.
man.
Yeah.
Pesos.
Pesos. I understand pesos.
Pesos, man.
There's the corrupt bunch. Did you see them? No, that is quite sickening to see this lineup. So what? Who said that? Somebody said about in the last 4 years, teams that ended the highest in their league. Then why is Liverpool not there? Can you explain that to
Why
me?
is Barcelona not there?
Because Liverpool has been in the top 4 of the Premier League in the last few years all the time.
Chelsea hasn't been there for a while.
No, but they did win the Euro. The way.
They won the Champions League in 2021.
Super.
No teams cannot opt out. It's an agreement between UEFA and FIFA. You cannot opt out. If you get chosen, you have to go.
Why isn't Arsenal there? They became second a couple of years in a row.
But who wants to see Arsenal? Let's be honest.
That's true.
No.
Yeah, knick-knack, China.
I'm not going to go there.
But watch this now. I can already see Real Madrid, Bayern. They can all be complaining when the new season starts.
We're tired.
Our players are tired. We didn't have enough rest. The same as Man United. We finished the Premier League on the Saturday, right? And I think on the Thursday
We fly off.
we fly off. No, we fly off on the Monday, and on Thursday we play our first game in fucking where's that? Malaysia already.
Hong Kong or something like that.
And they're getting paid like something like 10 million for each game. I think it's just too many games, too many watered down trophies, all that stuff.
There's way too many games. These footballers.
Hi, Natasha.
Too many.
But what people forget, if you look at now at England, the English teams actually are playing less games than they did in the 80s. You know that?
No.
No. Because in the 80s and the 90s, every FA Cup draw.
I was at home and away.
Yeah, and a replays for every time you drew. Sometimes they had to play 4 times the same team to get through. Listen here, I have no feelings for the players. If you can earn 25, 30 million, you can play those games. But then look at the championship. Yeah. We need more quality and less quantity. Because let's be honest, if you looked at the Premier League this year, if you looked at football as a whole, there's not been many good football games this year. The quality of the games have been, yes, Barcelona, Inter have now kind of had a good 2 games.
Barcelona,
But the Champions League this year, the 90% of the games are just crap.
Who wanted to see young boys against? You don't want to watch them play. Or split, or
It's nice for those small countries. For them, it's nice.
Yes.
But no one gives a shit. You think anybody in Europa gives a shit if
Paris St Germain on the attack here. Ball comes in.
no one gives a shit if Basel, eBay, Salzburg, Bodo Glimt. No one wants to watch those games. That's why they wanted to have the Super League. You want to watch Barcelona play Real Madrid, Inter Milan, Arsenal, United. That's the people want to watch the big names.
Good night, guys.
Arsenal coach getting fired after this match. News update.
I don't think so.
I don't.
I was wondering who you want to replace him
The other way around, yes. Would Enrique lose this game, he'd be fired.
No. I don't know. Who do you replace him with? That's always.
I'll give it to Graham Souness. He played the game.
You know.
Steven Gerrard.
Is he still in Saudi?
No, long time not.
No.
He got fired big time.
Paris St Germain on the attack here. Can they put this one to bed? No.
There's nothing coming from Arsenal in the second half.
No.
Eh? Nothing at all.
Now they'll score.
That's the problem.
No, they lose the ball. But it's a foul.
Saka falls. I've never seen a player fall more down than Saka. Saka's a little bit of a caca.
Exactly, Nick. Like Paris St Germain haven't killed this game off, and as long as it still is a 1-0, Arsenal still got to
Same thing with Inter yesterday. After being 2-0 up, they had 2-3 big chances to go 3-0, would have killed the game off. They didn't do it, and all of a sudden, young boys versus old girls. There you go.
Oh my goodness.
Not correct. Let me correct you there, Yamre, because I am the savant. Real Madrid offered Liverpool 1 million, even though he would come for free, if they would let him out of his contract 2 weeks earlier or 3 weeks earlier, so that he could join them at the Club World Cup. Because he actually has to stay at Liverpool till the end of July. That's his contract. And they have, and obviously Real Madrid would like to take him to the Club World Cup. So they are willing to offer. And if I was Liverpool, I'd say, no, we want 5. Just on principle, because it's Real Madrid. Any other club would have said he could have gone for free. But Real, no, give me 5. Because Real Madrid have made a job out of getting these players on a free.
Yeah.
They're going to all the top players in the world and saying, run down your contract, and then you come to us afterwards.
Yeah.
They did it with Mbappe. They did it with everybody.
You said Rudiger as well.
Alaba.
Alaba?
Give it to a charity. Yeah, you could do that. That's a good idea.
Bellingham. No, that was...
Bellingham they paid for. But a lot of these players, Rudiger,
Modric?
Modric, they paid for.
I know Bale they paid for.
That was the overpayment of the century.
Waste.
So good. That was even more than Ronaldo.
$56 minutes gone.
I see David Reyes wearing the Barcelona dress from yesterday.
Still 56 and a half minutes gone. It's Paris St Germain 1, Arsenal 0. Arsenal don't look like they're going to score, but hey, here they are now on the attack.
No, they score what?
Most probably. No, shot gets
why?
blocked. Corner.
Yeah, Lawrence, why are you not feeling so well? Because you betted on Arsenal. I bet you betted on Arsenal. I know that. I can see it in the way that you're right. I can, you know, I have those vibes. You guys saw the new GTA trailer. What is that?
What is GTA? Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
I don't, no. I thought that was something to do with porn.
You can never have too much biltong. That's
Oh.
you can't have too much biltong, Vic.
Toothache and fever.
Oi.
Take a nice little sip of whiskey and put it onto that tooth and then go to bed, Lawrence. And go to the dentist tomorrow, that's all. So, almost 60 minutes gone. Can Arsenal get one back here? That would relaunch this game. I'm actually quite tired already, so I wouldn't mind Arsenal scoring now to relaunch it. It would be nice.
Just
a little.
not extra time.
Donnarumma
No, I
just
just
flying around. I can't understand how goalkeepers just don't get the ball. But
I think Arteta's going to make some changes here, Vic.
you know, Arteta's not a coach that can react. You know,
You've got to do something now because
he's never proactive. He's never proactive, man. He's going to stand like he always does on the sidelines, like this, because he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. But yeah, bring Sterling. He's world class. Tossard.
he's going to do something. And Al-Saka falling down all over the place. It's unbelievable.
He falls down more than Inzaghi used to.
That's a bit harsh, Vic.
A bit.
A bit harsh.
Which Inzaghi?
Both.
Both.
Even their mama used to fall down.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
No. But when I left, she always got up.
Arsenal ball coming in. Donnarumma
Nothing.
fisted away.
And now just make this game to bed, honest.
Arsenal have no idea what they're doing. It's just like, look at that. 5 people in one. No. Cloves are good for good. Yeah, Nelke. Ja, if you ever have a bad toothache or something, nimmst du ein Stück Nelke, weißt du, die Nägeli, and you just put it exactly there where your tooth is, you close your mouth, and it takes care of business.
Oh.
It's like an aphrodisiac.
Are you off?
No, I'm going to bed.
Okay,
You said the game wasn't over.
Sleep is more important than watching this game.
Okay. See you right.
Yeah.
Arsenal on the attack here. Oh,
Thanks for letting me watch.
pleasure, man.
No problem.
Love it.
Love you too,
No,
man.
no.
Back.
It's just the Arsenal's.
They just don't look.
No, the Arsenal, they had that little 5 to 10 minute flurry. Donnarumma took the sting out of it. Then And then he laid down. Was the best thing he did. I told you. Tactically, very clever. Lay down there for a while. The troops could get rallied. Oh, okay, all right. What? Rather you than me. Rather you than me. Fuck it, that's going to hurt. Yeah, this is Deflategate. Now, Arsenal is just not there, man. I'm going to love watching AFTV afterwards. I'm going to love it. Because I can tell you, my boy Ty is going to come out, he's going to blame the refs, going to blame the French spectators, he's going to blame everything. And then he says, but we're still invincible. No. Not good, not good. Hey, 9 minutes, our sumo update comes out, eh?
Paris St Germain look very comfortable, man.
No, they do. I mean, they were swimming a little bit at the end of the day. That's what I thought.
No, now
you can't lose at home. You can't lose.
You shouldn't lose at home, but I thought 1-0 is not too bad. You know, you can still, might get lucky.
Didn't I tell you? This team is a team of posers. They play well until it counts. And that's been like that for 4 seasons now. In the FA Cups, in the Charity Cup, or what do you call it, the Community Cup. Every game, they lose to Fulham or to whoever it is when it counts. And then they lie on the floor. Look, last season, they should have been champions last season, right?
Yeah.
And then they lost to Southampton and stuff like that. You can't do that, man. You cannot.
But the other on second.
Or 2 years ago it was Southampton. You can't. When it comes, they will bottle it.
Oh, what a save by Donnarumma. Nice shot there from Saka.
Was a nice height for him.
Was it nice? I mean, you still have to
save it. Yeah. These games from today and from yesterday have one theme. 2 very good goalkeepers.
Beautiful touch on that one.
Would you take Donnarumma at United?
Yes.
Okay. Where's the final being played? In Munich. In the Allianz Arena.
Oh, Saka, that was horrible, man. That was such a pathetic
chance of a dive. Should actually still get a yellow card for that.
Beautiful pass there. Ball comes in, takes a deflection. Raya's got it.
No, the final's been playing in Munich in the Allianz Arena. That's why Bayern wanted to get to the final this year. It's the same as Athletic Bilbao. The Europa League has been played in Bilbao Stadium. Yeah, look. Now if you Paris St Germain, with about, give it another 5 or 6 minutes, but when it's 20 minutes to go, then you shut up shop at the back. Yeah? You put up 2 lines of 5 and you. That's it.
But if they get a lucky goal, everything's open again, man.
No, that was no. It's not Coca-Cola. Look, check. I'll put it there. It's just syrup with water.
Like we normally always just drink syrup and water or plain water.
Swiss Oros,
man.
Hey, put it to you easy like a. Does Oros still exist?
Of course, man.
I don't know.
Those chemical companies produce that stuff without a problem.
What is that? Oh. There's a check going on for something here. What is going on here now? Put a little bit louder. I need to know what this is talking about here.
Penalty check. The Saka thing's going to be actually checked.
But that was like about 3 minutes ago.
No.
Yeah. Oh, that's a penalty. Because your hands, that's not a natural position for the hand to be. That's going to be a penalty for Paris St Germain.
And then it's over.
It's 100% a penalty. Why is his hand that far out? Penalty, I told you. Louis Skelly, another dumb little shit. You can't. I mean, that hand's never supposed to be there. It's done. They're cooked. It's over. It's forbade. Same old Arsenal. Always bottling it.
I think that's a bit harsh.
Yeah, that doesn't make it. Doesn't make it different if it makes it difficult or not. So who's taking this one? Who are you giving it to?
Yeah, us.
We're not that far yet. We're waiting. So Hakimi, he's a good penalty taker. Evian, okay. Nah.
Tap water.
I'm sorry, your hand can't be that far out. Nah.
I always think if the hand goes
If it
towards
was
the ball, then it's more.
Yeah, but if you stick your hand
listen,
out.
I'm not a referee. I don't know the rule book. The referee has seen it. Penalty, then it's a penalty. I don't really give a shit. Like I said, I'm happy that Arsenal's losing, so I don't give a crap.
It's not I don't think it's a daft handball penalty. I think it's a... I have no problem if your hand's by your side and the ball hits your hand. But he's putting his hand out there to block the ball.
Is he?
But what is his hand doing out there? He's not the fucking goalkeeper.
Maybe he's trying
No, maybe he's auditioning for the Man United goalie spot. It's all over. It's done. It's forbade. Anybody that said 35% of you that said Arsenal was going to win this game and could go through, you're all delusional. I knew it from the beginning. I told you they have no chance. That's a penalty in the Premier League too, my friend.
I would say so, yeah.
Definitely.
But will the VAR in England tell the referee to go have a look at it?
Always depends who's playing. Calafiori and Trossard on. I think it's too late. Skelly and Martinelli are off.
I think that should have brought that a long time ago.
Yeah, he made a mistake. He should have made those changes earlier. Where you got to give it to Inzaghi yesterday, made the changes at the right time.
He made it at a perfect time, yeah.
Oh, is it
Or maybe too late.
Is this Vartinha taking it now? Well, you might still miss it, you know.
He misses it. Goal, 2, go up.
Lawrence is drunk, man. He missed
Guys,
the penalty, man.
We know we're a bit behind, but you know, that's annoying when you say 2 goals up when it's not.
Nah, there are 2 goals up. First leg, second leg.
Yeah, but good save. Great save there, Barrea.
Not a well taken penalty at all. But it doesn't. And now Usman Dembele is coming. He must probably score a hat trick now till the end. What's in our Wednesday? I don't know. I'm so fucked up with the times from working till 3 a.m. I don't know what's up or down anymore.
I was working this morning 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Left work at 5:45.
That's good. It's about time.
No.
Here we go.
So, corner, Paris St Germain. Ball comes in. Arsenal clears it.
There's no offside there, Raya. What are you talking about? They just put their hands up every time. Doesn't matter. I hate that. Injury time will be 5-6 minutes because of the penalty check and of the changes. They'll give you at least 5 minutes, but not more. I mean, there's going to be a point now where Arsenal is going to have to go gung-ho.
I think that point has come, Vic.
Now it's 20 minutes to go. Now you've got to open the floodgates. Now you've got to take a defender off and bring on another, or stick one of You know, they don't have a Harry Maguire that they can stick up front, you know.
Manchester Messi.
Yeah, the Manchester Messi. They need somebody that they can stick up front now. And if you're Paris St Germain, just keep it tight at the back. Don't just hit them on the counter if you can, but keep it tight at the back. Oh, this is not a...
Still Saka on the attack on the right-hand side.
It'll fall over most probably now. In a minute it'll fall over of pure tiredness.
And that comes to nothing.
No. Extra time, yeah, right.
No, don't do that.
No, not 2 nights in a row, thank you. Kvaratskhelia on the attack here. Mr. Mustard.
Ball comes back. Oh, yes. Shot goes off. Goal, Paris St Germain.
Too easy.
Too
I mean,
easy.
the defense of Arsenal, it's like fucking playing against kids. This defense is, and they say it's the best defense in the Premier League. This is dog shit defense. I mean, did you see how they were passing it in the 16-yard box?
Crowd looks happy.
That's what I'm telling you. They were ruthless with their chances, where Arsenal wasn't. I mean, who was the mistake? That's a disgrace. That's not even defense. Arsenal were never in this game. Well, beautiful strike again.
Yeah.
But check this out. They've got it actually under control here. There they've got it, right? Boom.
He just doesn't... At his party, right?
Party's making a fucking party. He thinks he's in...
Clear it right there.
He thinks that, look at it, just walking around, he thinks he's in Ibiza. On the beach doing fuck all. He thinks it's...
Was it party? Was it...
number 5 is party, isn't it? Yeah, it's party, just standing there. You got about 6 Arsenal defenders just looking at the ball.
You can't fault the finish.
The finish. And now I just hope for Inter to win it.
I really don't give a shit.
No, I don't give a shit. And the final will be live on this channel.
I like Paris St Germain to win it just to rub it into Neymar and Messi.
Ooh,
And,
Yarne is hard. Arteta out.
it's a bit harsh.
It's a bit harsh on Arteta there, man.
Come on, you're second in the league, in the Premier League. You're in the semi-final of the Champions League. He's done a lot. He did a lot well.
4 years without a trophy.
Yeah, well,
Spending hundreds of millions. Talking big time crap.
whining like a little.
Oh, that hurt. You fall on your back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he'll milk it. So I need one more goal. I said 3-0 to Paris St Germain.
I said 4-0, so I need another 2.
No, I said 3-0, then I said 5-1. So I'm still in it. Nah. Can Paris St Germain win what they wanted to win? The Champions League.
Yeah.
The owners bought the club to win the Champions League.
Yeah, and they spent a shitload of money to win that Champions League, and they haven't won it yet. I think this must be the
You are totally right, Nick. That would be a typical Arteta. It was too much. It was rainy, too much mist. The grass was too green. It wasn't cut long enough. They watered it too much. The refs were against us.
The people spoke French.
The people spoke French. That
They couldn't understand a word.
couldn't
they were
understand that. They kind of irritated us. Yeah. Because he is a whiner.
saying. I'd love to listen to AFTD now.
I'm going to put my headphones on and then I'm going to go to bed with AFTV. I'm going to piss myself laughing.
They've got some delusional people on that AFTD.
What? Is Arsenal Liverpool on the weekend?
Who knows? I can go check, mate.
No. You should. It's Arsenal Liverpool. Arsenal not making the top 4 then.
Arsenal, Liverpool, Arsenal.
Okay, so check it out. So Arsenal lose, right? City win. City goes into second.
Newcastle win.
Win. They're one behind Arsenal. Chelsea win. Who's Chelsea got on the weekend? They got?
Newcastle, so one of them will.
Okay, and who's the next one?
Nottingham Forest play Leicester. They should win that one.
I'm telling you, Arsenal's not making the top 5. I'm going now. Lawrence put the money on it. Arsenal's not making Champions. Arsenal won't even mean if he doesn't make the Champions League. Oh my Lord, can you imagine? That wouldn't be funny. That would be fucking...
Goal, Arsenal!
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
That kid, lucky.
Let's have a look.
Arsenal has got some tough games coming up. They've got away to Liverpool,
Yeah.
home to Newcastle.
I'm telling you, they're not finishing in the top 4.
And let's check out the last 3 games.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
I don't think it's a lifeline.
They've got Liverpool against Arsenal. Then they've got Arsenal against Newcastle. And the last game they have... Okay, away to Southampton.
And that's where I guarantee you.
Nick Nack!
Jared, listen here. I will buy you a pizza.
You owe me already so many.
I'll give you a pizza if Arsenal win. I'm telling you, Southampton's winning that last game. Southampton will beat them in the last. Arsenal's are winning another point this season. I guarantee it. They are going to go look so shitty on the weekend.
I still think...
Liverpool are going to hammer them. If Arsenal come back now, if we get into another overtime, I'm going to piss myself.
Oof.
Donnarumma is going off his rocket there.
Not good. There is still time.
Oh, he's already thinking about, wow, what kind of excuses can I make?
He's got those excuses are there, Vic.
I mean,
He doesn't need to
that's
think
in his
about
program notes, man.
That's...
His whole life is an excuse. Excuse for being a bottler. At least I scored 1 goal in
Yes, it did.
180 minutes of football. Well done for them. They got to score 3 goals to win this. 2 to get into an extra time. Well, 2 is still possible. And we've seen it done.
Yes.
Arsenal fans just don't know that they're not making the top 5. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Wouldn't that be hilarious if they have to go play EuroLeague next year? Or at least maybe they'll win a trophy then.
The ball was pumped.
Pumped too hard. Yeah, he's the excuse king. That's what I like about Amarin. He's brutally honest. He rubs it off his players. Arteta never do that. But I can see Arsenal still scoring a second. Why not? Make it interesting.
Oh, Arsenal on the attack here now. Ball comes in. There should be a goal. Oh!
Party. Oh, no,
The
Saka.
Saka.
You can't miss that, son.
How do you miss that one?
Now watch this
Ooh,
now.
I think Paris St Germain's getting a bit... just puts
I
it
think
over the bar.
Donnarumma.
No.
No, he puts it over the goal. You can't miss that. The greatest player in the world. Donnarumma's nowhere near it.
No.
Nah. You can't miss that. You can't. Now, honestly, at this level, you got to make that. Taters are complaining again. You little moaning little twat. I don't care if he puts him off, he puts him on, makes him on, takes him on. If you want to be a great football player, then that's the moment you got to score.
In the big games.
I'm telling you now, I'll be very honest with you now, Thierry Henry would have made it. Dennis Bergkamp would have made it. A guy like Ruud van Nistelrooy puts that one away.
But Paris St Germain look a bit rattled at the moment. That should be a free kick. No. Referee says play on.
Here comes Mustard. You're cut inside now, watch. Boom, and again, and again, and again.
Beautiful pass off. Takes a shot.
Good save by Raya. Oh, that's a foul. That's a foul.
Referee telling everybody to calm down.
Actually, could have gone the other way around. It's a nice pass here from Ruiz. Yeah, but it's straight at the goalkeeper. Ah, it's easy save. Just got to put your hands up in the air. Put your hands in the air. Wave them like you just don't care. That's what I think that was as Lewis Skelly was thinking. Put your hands in the way. I like that Hakimi. I think he's one of the better players for Paris St Germain. If you're looking at who do you think was top notch tonight? Donnarumma.
He had some incredible saves.
I still think Vitinha, he runs the midfield for Paris St Germain very well. Oh, now you know Arsenal is in deep shit because they're bringing on Ben White, or other known as Ben Scheidt. The man that didn't want to play for Southgate. No, I would love to have known what happened there. Ooh, nice strike from Hakimi again. Yeah. Boy's got a good foot on him, man. I mean, that was far out.
Yeah. What's he, French or?
Moroccan.
He's Moroccan.
Moroccan international. Him and Amrabat play for Morocco at the same time, yeah. Asfran Hakimi, I think is his full name. That was moving nicely, yeah. Oh, yeah, well. I can tell you now that if they do score, it's going to be squeaky bum time.
Yeah. 8 minutes to go, plus extra time.
You've got to score twice, Vern.
Yeah, well, it's possible, Vic.
Well, like I say, you got to score the first one before. Oh, nicely done. I like him too. That's Mendes. Nice ball off. You'll get that. They got quick. Those two wing backs, Mendes and Hakimi. I like them a lot, man. A lot of people said Mendes was our first choice before we got Dorgu. But Mendes too expensive. I mean, Paris St Germain don't need to sell. It's not like they need money.
No.
They open up some oil well somewhere down there in Saudi and the money just flows, I know that one. It's Abu Dhabi, right? The owners are Abu Dhabi, yeah. Look at Arteta moaning. That's a moaning club.
Instead of moaning, just take the ball, put it down.
No one told you to miss your 100% chances that you had. Saka in the first half, Donnarumma, World Class said, no one told you to miss those chances.
What you dropping here, Vic?
My ring. I'm so thin these days. Look.
No, I don't have one on.
No. And I have to wear it. If I don't wear it, I get swamped. And if I'm walking down the street, I walk like this these days. So that the lady, no, it's not worth it. Not even worth a try. If I walk down like the road like
all
this.
All the single ladies.
There you go. If I walk down the streets like this, I have like a whole bloody row of them behind me, wanting my number, grabbing my ass. I can't handle it anymore.
I apologize.
Hey, facts.
Facts. I was still. If it's facts or not, I'm still apologizing.
Yes, tomorrow. Tomorrow we still got United.
I can't wait for the rugby, man.
Friday night, it all kicks off, man. The rugby's going to be epic on Friday night.
I did buy myself a new shark shirt.
Yeah, Vernie's eventually he's coming.
No,
he's coming to the right side. He's left the dark side and he's coming to us now.
Got a shark shirt. I bought myself a shark shirt and a lion shirt.
The Lions one's nice.
The Lions one's nice.
Oh, they're doing it well now. That should have been offside.
Oh my God! Now
it's an Italian. It's Calafiori against a Georgian. Weekend's gonna be epic, boys.
Yellow card for Calafiori and for Mustard.
Kalaskas, Levy.
Taking a Willy.
Kalaskas, Levy, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4.5 minutes to go, plus about 10 minutes to go with added on time.
Didn't he come from Napoli?
Yeah. For good money too. But you look at Napoli, I mean, they got rid of him. Osman's not there and they're still on top of the league. You see what I mean? You don't always need those.
Yeah, but they got prime Scottish Messi there, man.
Hey, did you see what's going on in Naples?
Yeah,
He's the only player next to Maradona that's got a mural on the wall. You have Maradona. Next to it, you have flipping McTominay.
Scott!
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby! But he's playing well, man.
He's played really well.
He's scoring a lot of goals.
See, all you other Manchester United rejects.
Leave.
Leave. You can have a great career somewhere else, just not with us. Scotty, take a few to Naples. I can organize a big Uber bus and we can drive them all to Naples. Lindelöf, Eriksson,
They're going anyway, Vic.
Casimiro would be great in the Italian
He
league.
played fantastic in the Italian league.
But I got to give it to him. He's the best player of the last 3-4 weeks.
Yeah.
Kazi can do Mero.
He can do Mero.
Don't know what happened there. It looks like Altsaka just lost a little bit. Yeah, but I think the last fire is gone now with Arsenal.
Yeah, it's still 2 goals, huh?
Game needs to end. Yeah, we don't want extra time.
Hell no.
Hell no. We want the time to I want the next 48 hours to go quickly, that we have the Sharks again.
That's a good one. It starts at 7, Vic.
It's good.
Nice time.
Not going to be too late.
Yeah. Ramos is coming on.
He's a good striker too. Gonzalo Ramos. Coming on for Mendes.
Yeah.
So they're going more attacking and taking off a defender. Okay. Yeah, but I can see what's his name going into
I
the...
think it's more to keep the ball.
Paris St Germain deserved this. Over the 2 legs, they were way
Oh,
better.
yeah, way better.
It's not even a question. So throw in here for Arsenal. What can they do?
Nice header there from Paris St Germain. Ball comes in for Arsenal. Good header. That should be a
Goal kick.
goal kick.
He's good, Luis Hernandez. His brother plays for AC. They've got a lot of young, good talent, Paris St Germain. A lot of good French talent. I mean, they're basically the Bayern Munich of the French league. They just take all the other good teams' players all the time.
That's how you do it, Vic.
That's what we used to do.
Yeah. We would take a Dwight York. We would take Andy Cole.
Yes, when Naples used to, I mean, listen here. In the prime years, when they had Maradona, Careca, Alimao,
Canicha.
no, never was there.
Was he not? Canicha. I thought he was there.
No, they had mastered players and they had a lot of good Italian players. But they had like these 3 unbelievable foreigners. Careca, Alimao and Maradona. Unbelievable. Now their new superstar is Scotty McTominay. They've even got they must probably have a Haggis pizza soon. No, a Scottish pizza with fried Mars bars on top. Well done, Bakarashvili. He did well there. It's all Paris want. Hold on to the ball. That's the one rule I don't understand in football. You can take the ball and destroy the fucking player as well, but you hit the ball. You can go through a player if you've hit the ball first.
Not always. Paris, how I like this. Well, the 90 minutes are up. 5 minutes of extra time.
I was right.
Paris Saint just holding on to the ball. Ball goes out. Goal kick for Arsenal.
I didn't know that Arsenal's schedule was so tight at the end. Let's put it this way. If they lose on Saturday, right?
Squeaky bum time.
Then it's going to be really...
I still think they make it.
You think top 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, they only need to be 5th, right?
5th, yeah. They need to be 5th. Chelsea do play Newcastle.
But Newcastle has Everton in the last game at home.
Also not easy result today, man.
City go to Fulham. Aston Villa, Manchester United. But that game,
Manchester United, Chelsea. We got some tough ones still.
yeah. But the Aston Villa game, the EuroLeague final is done already before we play Aston Villa. So that'll be the last game of the season. You can play, you can play freely. You've done your job. Hopefully, just do your job. I'm giving Donnarumma the man of the match.
Hakimi.
Hakimi was good as well.
It was good as well, but I would also give it to Donnarumma just for those freaking saves.
Unbelievable.
I don't think 2 or 3 unbelievable.
2 nights in a row, the goalkeeper's getting it. Mm-hmm. The first one, the one that he went down so quickly.
That was unbelievable.
That was an unbelievable save.
Still, I don't know how he got
I don't know how he got down that quickly, because he's not a small man, Everybody, but I was reading today, everybody thinks he's so big. He's only 6'5". So he's 198. He's not a giant of a man.
But still, Arsenal trying. We can give them credit to it. They are still trying.
Yeah, but he didn't play well today, Partey.
No.
The second goal was hilarious. Yeah, only 5 minutes added. I don't see why they should add on more. This could be 2. No. Don't foul him, Kharashvili. Don't do anything stupid. You're on a yellow card. You want to be in the final. Now you've got to use your brains. If you're Paris St Germain, you guys on the yellow card. No, you want to be in the final,
Another 2 minutes and change to go. Donnarumma gets it.
Jeez, there are 3 Arsenal players lying around in the box.
What? Man United want to buy Kane?
No way.
Nah.
Why would we want... No,
Why do you want to pay 60, 70 million
for a guy that can only give you another 1 or 2 good years?
No.
No.
But you never know, but I don't think so. It's just not logical. If you see...
Bayern's not selling Kane.
No, if you see what players Man United are buying,
No.
it doesn't fit in their whole profile.
No.
Young players, cheap players.
Bayern will never let him go.
He's got a contract, I guess.
Another 2 years. Why would he want to leave
But
Bayern?
Dyer's leaving.
Okay, but why would he want to leave Bayern, who's playing Champions League? Okay, well, we might be playing Champions League. Put it that way. Oh, nice interception again. Hakimi, he's played well.
Like I say, he could,
He could nip it for me as well.
but we gave it to Donnarumma.
That is just spin by the media. Believe me, I'm for the Glazers.
We are going to end the poll.
Because I could say we want Mbappe.
Can Arsenal still go through? 63 for you say no. Thanks so much for the voting in the poll. That was fantastic. Thanks for all the likes and all the chats. Amazing as always.
Okay, I'm going to switch my one off so long.
If it was Steve, or it was Genre, or the Knick-Knack, Lawrence, Megan, Paul, Ronnie was in there. Who else was in there tonight? I saw, what's in there? Was also in there quickly.
A lot of people were in.
Megan was in there.
Natasha was in there.
Natasha, that was what I was looking for. And Rose Garden. Pelacanos.
Thomas was in there. Thomas Partey with a long throw. Nothing.
Basketball Savant. Roders was in there as well at the beginning. That's it.
It's done.
It's done. Paris St Germain is through to the final. It's going to be a cracker, Vic. Paris St
That's
Germain.
gonna be a good
Inter,
final.
call it.
I'm going still with Inter.
I'm going Paris St Germain. Guys, thanks so much for the chat. And all your lovely comments on there. Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and join Vic tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock for the morning show.
We'll be here tomorrow 3 times. The morning show, then we'll have the Lions squad announcement, and then we'll have Manchester United in the evening.
The one thing about the Lions, that's just, there'll be a lot of injuries still to come before the
Yeah, we
season's
will.
over. So, guys, everyone out there, take care. Peace.
Ciao.